I'm Dave. Welcome to Airtime Paintball. This is my very first video on this channel. Really, it's my first video on any channel, so I'm really grateful that you're here, and I hope you'll stick with me while I figure out this video thing. They'll get better, I promise. I know it's not probably great, but I'm going to get better. There's going to be a companion website to this channel, airtimepaintball.com. It'll be a buy, sell, trade, used guns and gear website. There'll also be plenty of information on there about how to do safe transactions with people you don't know on the internet, how to find value in used equipment and guns, stuff like that. Not quite live yet. Hopefully by the end of the week, I'll have it up and some things on there. I'll be posting on the bigger Facebook buy, sell, and trade groups like Paintball, Talk, Buy, Sell, Trade, I think it's called. Search around for paintball groups on Facebook. You'll find them in there. So keep an eye out. So why am I here? My mission with this is to provide people with a resource so that they can learn about what guns and gear are available on the used market, how to find good value, like I said, how to do safe transactions. There'll be lots of great reviews and comparisons focused on how to get value when and find exactly what it is you want on a budget. Not going to be focused so much on the real high-end stuff. I mean, you know, there's plenty of places to get information if you're going to go out and buy Planet Eclipse's new $1,500 gun. There's plenty of info for that. But where do you go if you want reliable information on, on used gear that's available? I spend a lot of time on Facebook paintball groups, like I mentioned, also on Reddit. But these days it's mostly Facebook, really, and like even talking to people. And anytime the conversation comes to finding used guns or used gear, if you're buying used, obviously we're on a budget, right? And so we're trying to find a good value. We're not going to just be like, oh, I just want the best thing. Whatever that is, I'll buy it. $2,000, no problem. Like, that's not what we're doing when we're trying to find used stuff. So I always hear the same questions, I've only got X to spend. What gun should I buy? This particular gun I can get for so much money. Is it worth it? Is this gun any good? Etc. Right? And these questions show up on Facebook all the time. And don't get me wrong. There's plenty of really smart, nice, knowledgeable people on Facebook who are willing to share their information with you and help you. The problem is that if you look on Facebook, you'll know what I'm talking about. These posts where people ask these questions are 90% filled with fanboys of some company, notably Planet Eclipse usually, but it could be other companies too. And their attitude pretty much is, if it's not Planet Eclipse, it's crap. So they'll post totally useless answers in there, like to that question, like, should I buy this gun? And the answer will be trash or worst ever or whatever, some useless information that's totally not helpful, right? And by the way, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Planet Eclipse. I think you can see the wall behind me. I don't know which side you can see, or maybe it's even too far away, but there's a couple PE guns up there. No question, Planet Eclipse makes some super awesome paintball guns. There's nothing to do with that. But when fans of any company, and I don't mean to single out Planet Eclipse, but when fans reply to questions like that, and they're just like, oh, that's crap because it's not this particular brand, that's not useful and it's ridiculous, right? There is plenty of paintball badassery available at no matter what your budget is, and from all kinds of different companies, manufacturers, if you're just willing to take the time to look. So, that's where I'm hoping to come in. If you search for reviews online, and you can find reviews of when I say older, I don't mean like super old stuff, even like last year's model or the year before, whatever, things that are available in the used market. When you search for reviews, typically you're going to find reviews of new, even if it's 3 years ago, it'll be new back then, right? Pretty new guns, and it could be any equipment, but usually guns. And they're always the same, right? They take it out of the box. They say, oh, look, it comes with some tools and a barrel cover and lube. And here's the features that this one has that last year's model didn't have. And if we're lucky, maybe it'll have a shooting video and it's a brand new gun. It shoots pretty well probably, right? It's new. But where do you go if the information when you're buying used, that doesn't really help you. You need to know, did this thing turn out to be a good value? Like, was it reliable over time? Were there issues that cropped up that nobody really saw coming when it was new, but as time went on, it turns out that it had some things that needed fixing, or, whatever, some issues that we need to know about. What's the resale value? All these things. And these are hard. This is hard information to find. And that's where, folks turn to a place like Facebook, and the majority answers they get, unless they're asking about a CS2 or a 170R, the answer is, oh, that's crap. It's silliness. So that's where I'm going to try to come in. So the point is that, if you're willing to be open-minded and want to learn something about what's a good value, how to find great used gear, I'm going to be here to help find whatever it is, equipment or gear that fits your needs. No matter what those are. Maybe you want a new gun just because it looks cool. Like you're sick of the one you have and you want a different one. Believe me, I know what that's about. Maybe you're transitioning from woods ball to speedball. Whatever the case is. If you're willing to be open-minded about what we're looking at and, take a look at all the things that are out there, there is some awesome high-performance paintball gear, paintball guns available. It doesn't matter what your budget is. I'm talking about if your budget's $200, you can find a really good shooting, cool paintball gun for $200. I promise you, it's possible. It's not only is it possible, it isn't even that hard. So I mentioned that I'm turning up a buy, sell, trade website. That's the airtimepaintball.com thing. And that will be there for sure. I've been working on building up some inventory. You can see some of it back here. Hopefully you can see that, and there's more. But this channel is not going to be used as just a tool to sell my stuff, right? If my only goal was to sell paintball guns, I would just blast it all up on eBay, probably get a little more money for it, definitely get much more exposure. I mean, let's be honest. How many people are going to see this video? A few hundred, maybe? I mean, I put it on eBay. It has access to millions of people right away. A lot more people know about eBay than Airtime Paintball, believe me. So, if that was my only goal, that's what I would do. But that's not the point, right? When it comes to hobbies, and I've had a lot of hobbies, the toys, like the fun stuff is like half of it for me. I love messing around with paintball guns and checking out what the new thing is, or finding a great value in something that's older and comparing them and seeing which one's better in which way and taking them apart. That's like half the hobby for me. I love that stuff. So, that's why I'm here. Now, certainly everything that I do reviews on or show comparisons or have on the channel is going to be for sale. But the point of this channel is not just to show the things that I'm selling. They're, in fact, I should say one of the things that I'll be doing, always happy to recommend places for you to go online and have a safe and reliable transaction and buy some awesome used paintball guns. In fact, I'll tell you a couple right now. Mason's Paintball. Nick Mason, he's active in the Facebook groups and elsewhere. I don't know him personally. Seems like a great guy. You never read anything but great feedback. You look at masonspaintball.com, and I forget if it's PB or paintball. Just Google it. It's MAZENS. Just piles of super cool used guns for every budget, from under $200 to $2,000 and beyond, probably. That's a great spot. Goddard Paintball. That's Dan Goddard. I have personally bought guns from him. Great service. Really easy to work with. Seems like a super great guy. I don't know him personally either, but I have bought paintball guns there. And there's more. Those are just two that happen to come to mind. So my point is that my goal here is not just really to pretend that I'm going to be helpful, but really I just want to sell stuff. If you learn information from me that leads you to go to Mason's site and buy a gun, mission accomplished, right? I just want to try to help provide the information you need to learn about what's a good value, what kind of paintball guns fit the needs you want, or needs you have, I should say, and what'll make you happy. When you open the box, it'll make you smile. That's kind of the whole point. So hopefully we can do that together. So anyway, I really appreciate you coming by. Keep an eye out. I will be putting up more gear videos and like some gun reviews and whatnot on this channel in the coming probably week to 10 days or so. Really, I'd be going a little bit faster than that. You might notice this isn't the best quality video ever. The camera I bought to do this actually took a dump on me this morning, and I'm doing this with my phone, so I'm sorry for the not great quality, but I just didn't want to wait anymore. I just felt like getting started, so I'm started with my phone. But yeah, check back. There's going to be some more videos up pretty soon. And like every single video ever made, I get to the end and say, hey, if you like what you see, make sure you click like and subscribe. Well, I wanted to say a quick word about that before I go. Let's be honest, I could have every paintball person on earth subscribe to my channel. There's just not enough paintball to where this is going to be like a big money maker, right? I'm just doing this because I think it'll be fun to do it. If it ever pays for itself someday, that would be pretty awesome, but whatever. But in order to be found when people are searching for paintball in YouTube, those listings happen because of people who like and subscribe on YouTube, and also watch time as well. So when you type in paintball and you get channels like Paintball Ruined My Life, which is, by the way, best paintball content on YouTube in my opinion. If you haven't checked it out, that's Brad Johnson is his name. I don't know him, but the videos are great. Like I said, best paintball content that there is in my opinion. Anyway, he shows up in those results because he gets lots of likes and videos and subscribes on his channel. And so if you would be so kind as to like the videos you see here and subscribe to my channel, it would really help be visible so that more people can see it. And that would just be a great thing. Please put comments below. What would you like to see? Are there particular guns in the used market or high value, maybe things that are on special that you've seen in stores that you want to learn about? I'll just make a quick example. A couple months back, ANS had a sale on Axe 2.0s in a couple colors with a Redline OLED board upgrade for $329 new, which is like the best deal on earth. It's not going on anymore. But I'm just saying, if there's some particular deal you see, but you want to learn more about it, let me know in the comments, or compare. Maybe there's some old guns. Should I get a newer 170R or an old CS1 or older CS1 or who knows, whatever. I mean, if there's something you want to see, put it in the comments. I'd love to see it. If you want to talk about the video itself, trying to be too hard on me, I'm learning, but I'm happy to read it. Go ahead and put stuff down there, and I really appreciate you coming. Thanks very much.